Bingo. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. But this combat sequence is alright. Let me clear the way a little bit. Wow, these things are pretty chunky. They take a lot of bullets. That was literally 100 bullets to take down 2 goons. Seems a little excessive, but whatever. It don't matter. Considering we have unlimited bullets anyways. Yup. I think we gotta get this trading card first. Oh, it's Nick Cormack. What a face. A Nick only mother could love. Alright. So coming up is, I don't think it's my favorite combat section, but it's also not my least favorite combat section. It's the most middling. If I ban anyone, it's probably my brother. Aww. X me, bro. Actually, I don't know if I wish I had a brother. I have a sister, and she's pretty epic as far as siblings go. Whoa! A ladder? Huh. Well, that's something. Oh, there's Emily. Right.
Emily, I want you guys to...
Wait out here, I know. I'm not gonna fight you about this anymore.
Oh.
But promise me this. If there's trouble, then you'll call us in, okay? You might not think so, but we're a team.
A team?
That's what I think, at least, and
Oh.
I'm interested in you and Zach. I don't want anything to happen to you before I hear more about you two.
All right, Emily. All right, Emily. If I were in her boots, I don't know if I'd be saying the same thing, but if I say anything, it's probably me, I hope. I'd hope so. I don't know who else it'd be. Shadow Brody. Oh yeah. A nice cigarette. I'm ready to do something, I guess.
Zach, did you hear that? She wants to know more about you. Isn't that a nice surprise? Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing. Welcome back, Chooch. You missed nothing. We're now breaking into an art gallery. We're gonna meet a few unforeseeable friends, as I like to call them. If I say anything, it's definitely me, but I'm willing to pretend it was someone else. I like that flexibility. But here's where we get introduced to a painting. And shortly afterwards, we get introduced to a new enemy type. Now, these are goons we've been contending with for most of the game thus far. Overall, I can't really say they're harmless, because they quite literally do harm to you, but as far as enemies go in horror games, these aren't too bad. They don't also do that much damage either. More of an obstacle than actual challenge. Unless you're low on health. Then things get dicey. Mostly harmless. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mostly harmless. But coming up are some delightfully harmful enemies. I don't know why I said delightfully, because I don't really enjoy fighting them, but fight them we must. And I'm now realizing I do not have a toolbox available to me. So this might take a while, but it's all right.
Huh?
We'll power through it together. Eventually. Ugh, I forgot the dramatic music that plays here. Oh, hello. I think these are called crawling shadows. Oh, hi. They're very invulnerable until they're not invulnerable, which you can tell when they do that little like red glowy effect attack. Generally speaking, you want to be really close to their grab range, then they'll get very vulnerable. There we go. I don't think she's dead yet, though. It's not a particularly difficult fight. Oh, no! That was close. It's just kind of tedious. Although I suppose it could be kind of difficult. If you haven't played, like, over 100 hours of this game. Is she still vulnerable to attack? Don't look like it. Come on! I'm just a guy. I'm a weak little guy. You wanna hurt me, don't you? There you go. I knew you'd come around. We get a reload? We can. Generally speaking, though, I don't want to use a SMG for this fight. And this is exactly why, because it takes forever. Nice game. Hey, nice comment. I hopes. How was the rest of your stream today, gamer? Did you catch any shinies? Well, welcome in. We're doing the art gallery segment. Ah, thank you, Mihan. Also, follow Opsty. He's fantastic. He does a lot of Nintendo games, especially Animal Crossing, Mario Kart 8, Pokemon Sword Shield Shiny Hunting. Ah! It's getting really close. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Is the Infinite SMG even weaker than the regular one? I don't think it is. There we go. Now it's dead. Yeah, that took forever and a half. Good. No shinies, but you know, yeah. I guess you kind of expect it, right, when you do a shiny stream? Maybe next time. But I hope everything else went well. Today's stream has been very good, I'd like to think. I've enjoyed it, at least. I'm very happy we managed to switch off of Animal Crossing eventually. It did take me a little longer than I expected, but hey. It's a process, you know. It's a process. Speaking of processes, let's make this entire segment go by very quickly by taking out a few weapons and putting some away too. But I think I want to get maybe a shovel? No, a steel pipe. Yes. Processors. Awesome if you got them. Did I take them out? Yeah, I took out both of them. Phew. And let me see if I can put anything away. Weapon-wise, I can. And you know what? I will. Go. Why do I have this mission knife on me? We're gonna get a new shotgun very soon. And I am very much looking forward to it. Axeman, hello. Good evening. Axeman, did you stream today? Either way, hope you're having a good day all the same. We're doing a little art, not excavation, a little art appreciation tonight. My toolbox is full, that's right. We need to, I'll probably do that off stream. I don't think y'all would care to see me reorganize my toolbox. It's not as cool as it could be. And I only say that because in Resident Evil 4, one of my favorite things to do in that game is literally inventory management. I don't know why, but it's just so enjoyable in that game to me. On Thursdays. Thank you. I always forget people don't stream the same day I do. Thursdays are off night, which is good. Tired on Thursdays. Oof. Do you have like a lot of stuff on Thursdays, or is that just like the usual day to get tired on? Either way. Glad to hang with you, friendo. Hope your week's been going well. Let me eat patat. Just 2 potatoes for now. I don't want to overdo it. Hot dog. And we're good to go, gamers. We're good to go. Do we need to get unstinky? Are we stinkers? We're a little stinky, so I'll switch on over to this suit. We'll put this bad boy in the cleaners. Yeah, get it washed. $4? Nothing to me. Let's press on. It's usual day to get tired on. Week is going well, though. Busy, but good. Aw, yeehaw. Happy to hear. Imagine not being stinky, honestly. Speaking of stink, I'm kind of stinky today, but I'm using stinky incorrectly. As kind of a lark. Farce, if you will. I'm trying a new deodorant out, and it is very powerful. Extremely potent. A forbidden type of deodorant.
This is the...
It's like Old
entrance
Spice.
hall.
I just don't remember it being so strong. So that's all. That's literally the only thing I've been able to smell this entire day. Stinky. I'm good kind of stinky though. I think I smell great, but it's just so strong. I don't know if y'all had this issue. I'm gonna skip this because we're gonna watch it in its entirety later when we get all the clues. And right now, the only purpose it would serve is hurting our eardrums because that segment is a little loud.
Too much noise.
Say that again.
We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
I have an anecdote to share, but I will wait patiently. And now I don't have to. Anyway, I don't know if y'all had a similar experience, but in middle school, some really funny haha prank that a lot of the goons would play on, I guess just other boys, would be, they would take a canister of Axe spray, like Axe deodorant spray, and they'd like take a strip of duct tape, and they'd tape the little button or whatever you push to activate the canister. They'd like tape it down so it's constantly spraying, and then they just throw it into the boys' locker room. Oh, fun. It was definitely fun. I assume it was fun for them. Regrettably, or rather very fortunately, I was never a recipient of this kind of prank. It's called axe bombing. I think that's what they called it at my school too. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. It wasn't done out of like cruelty though. If it was like one or two people that was always the recipient of such treatment, that would be pretty disgusting. But no, usually people just do it randomly right after gym course, or gym class rather. And I think the one time I remember hearing it happen in my school, the person who did it was I think it just like chilled in the locker room too. So I don't really understand their motive. Maybe they just really enjoyed the smell of the canister and wanted other people to enjoy it too. Locker room already smelled excessively lax. I don't think it would change that much. That's another good point too, because the same was very true for my school. Everyone had the exact same Axe spray. Sometimes someone get a little risky, a little fancy, whip out the Old Spice, but by and large, my school was an Axe school. This is a puzzle. It revolves around apple. We gotta figure out what type of apple to put here. I think it's either red or ripe. I think it's right. Zoop! Hey. Hello! Hello! How are you? This out of touch Thursday, my Zoopy friend. Thanks for the host again. Appreciate it. We're admiring some art. Or today, at least. Y'all ever see those misspelled cologne tweets? I don't think so. Who makes them? Was it like a cologne brand? Wow, gamers. I know. Gamers everywhere. But not a drop to drink. Stinky is back. Just in time, too. We're talking about cologne and deodorant. Like, oh my god, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen those tweets. I've seen those tweets. Oh my god. Oh, oops. Oh man. I mean, that's what Twitter was made for, right? Just those tweets and those tweets alone. Kalagni, thank you. Cool. It was an interesting conversation. I hope so. I have fun talking about cologne. I don't really wear cologne currently, though. I think my deodorant kind of removes the need for it. At least I hope so. That's what my girlfriend said last time she was here, so I trust her word. She will tell me if I'm stinky. Ballon. Well put. Very succinctly said. We need an item to be dropped. I'm gonna drop this idiot golf club to pick up this genius shotgun. While you were... you know what? I'm not gonna make a joke. Humor's canceled. I'm done with it all. Alright, cool. Are we done? We had to kill all the goons here. I might have missed one. I did. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. I probably should have remarked about the hand tree that spawned in the middle of the art room, but I figured that kind of spoke for itself, you know? Cologne. It's like kale cologne. Cologne is overpowering a lot of the time. Same with hashtag perfume. I do agree with that. I feel like a lot of people think that the best way to use perfume or cologne is make it so that you can smell them 100 meters out. But a red seed could be an important clue in solving this case. If I had to choose between like stank and overpowering perfume, I'd probably go the perfume route, you know? Oh wait, we're gonna skip this. Until we get all 3 clues, we're gonna skip. Twitter was made to disprove the Flynn effect. Was it? Wait, what's the Flynn effect again? Call me post cologne because I stay unscented. Aw, hell yeah. Wait, not even deodorant? Every new hands grow on trees? Nature is so wonderful, right? Nature is healing. Post. Whoa! Nice. Well said. If these hands could clap, I'm sure they'd be clapping right now. Well, until they can, we'll move on. I hate that emoji is called triumph because anytime I use it or see it, I never feel triumphant. An increase in measure IQ scores over time. Zombies! And stay down. An increase, one effect of psychological mechanism shows long sustained gains of both fluid and crystallized intelligence. One of the reasons IQ has to be renormalized. Oh, I see. IQ sucks. Like the lower IQ you got, the better you are. Smart people, I guess, are not welcome here. I'm just joking. Look at this man's run. It ain't hands that are clapping. Oh, easy. You can clap his hands. Dummy gang, let's go. Ooh. Stiletto heel shoe broken. Becky must have sent these with a letter. A broken stiletto heel shoe? Well, you know what that means. I get it fixed. Hear that, Oops Commissar? You gotta go. I heard it, but I don't understand it. Aw, hell yeah. That's what, whatever we're talking about is all about, baby. It's all about. I don't know if I need to provide context for this little segment here. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. We break into an art gallery, shoot a steal, or not a steal, we shoot up a hand tree, get a key, get some clues, and then we dip. Which is what I assume most people do when they visit their local art gallery. Or non-local art gallery. Because I'm one of those folks who is not fortunate to live nearby an art gallery. Regrettable. Regrettable. Why is this art gallery possessed by Mary Kate Olsen's Pizza Party? E-R-G-G-A. I actually do not have an answer for you on that one. I kind of go back and forth on what these goons are. They're called shadows, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they're supposed to be real in-game, if they're metaphorical, if other characters can see them. I'm not sure. I am not too sure, honestly. I just like to think of them as, like, potential friends. Aw, wow. Can't believe I forgot about that. I cannot believe you reminded me. It's like one of those things that when someone brings it up, you just have immediate vivid recollections. Just like a flashback sequence plays. Did I say sequent? As like a singular form of sequence? Alright, Squiddsey. A little spicy tonight. There's civilians that York is hallucinating as zombies and murdering. Well, I have a badge. An upside down piece markers of John blood on this circular painting. Not part of our collection, I figure. Sequent. No shinies, I know. Hopefully next run. Still murder? I'd call it double murder, actually.
You.
I'd say it's even worse. It's even worse if you have the badge.
So it was you. Much more astonishing than I imagined. I'm impressed.
P-I-Z-Z-A. Oh. It's kind of such a mess. I'm just gonna clean this up. Me. This game took a dark turn. Well, yeah, that happened about like 8 hours ago, I want to say. Maybe no, I don't even think that's true. Like the beginning of the game is pretty dark too. Murder the people and of your honor. No! Do not split up when searching for ghosts like in Scooby-Doo. I thought that helped though. Gosh, now I want a pizza. I want a pizza. I'm to the raccoon who gave you a house? I don't know. Maybe that's who we're fighting. That's who we're fighting. This is not what I expected the island adventure to be about. Yet here we are. And I can't even craft anything. I hear so it's over the 5th time. Aw. I want to watch that. I might watch it on a break. I at least click on it. Oh, I could print this? Oh my god. Have y'all ever like printed a clip before? No, go back. Save, you goon. Hush, Squiddsey. Don't talk now. Alright. I'll save this for a little bit later. Thanks, Opes. Alright, let's get in there. I'd love to, but I need more paper for my Game Boy printer. I can hook you up. Check your DMs. I already sent them over. I want those reams of printer paper with the holes in it. Yeah! That's the way you gotta do it. The only paper worthy of a clip. Take this, boxes. Trust no one. Not even inanimate objects. Especially inanimate objects. They have no moral grounds. No moral compass to speak of. Alright. It's shotty time. Hello. Hi. Aw, don't kill me. Why? I was just beginning to love. Am I? There we go. Mary Kate, please. I don't want to be that guy, but I think that was actually Ashley. It's fine though. It's fine. 5 sippy. Oh, easy there. Oh, there we go. Aw, he's a little hat. Say check your DMs if I don't have my DMs linked to my Google Class. I automatically see them. Do you really? I didn't know you could do that. Or Google Glass, rather, not Class. Much a bit. Let's go. Wahoo! Yippee! I want a backwards long jump through this section. Oh, no! There we go. Hey. Stop. Just cut it out. Ah. Don't waste my time. There we go. I get my eye chats on my Google Glass. What? So what's a Google Glass? Are they making glass these days? What doesn't Google do? Just want to remind people for 2012 when Google Glass was a thing. Simpler times. I don't think I ever used Google Glass. Hey, idiot. Take me. I'm a weak little guy. I'm just a weak little policeman. Oop. Oh! There we go. No one did. That's why it isn't a thing no more. Oh, gotcha. Much like most of Google's products. Zing! Got him. Y'all hear about Google Stadia? Me neither. Google Glass with their smart glasses thing. Oh, that's fun. What was there anything that led it to not work or like not be used anymore? Or just, mo Google Glass, mo problems. As the saying oftentimes goes. And not without good reason too. Letters by Becky to Diane. Wait, can we read this? I know it's kind of rude, but can we? No. Maybe you can. I can't, though. I mean, having a camera on your face isn't the best optics. I mean, not literally, yeah. I feel like literally it would be the best optics. But yeah, I get what you mean. I don't think I'd interact with somebody that had Google glasses on. Ever heard about Google? Alta Vista for life. Now that's what I'm into. My kingdom for an Alta Vista glass. Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. Is Stadia still in existence? If it's like literally dead, I feel kind of bad for my Stadia joke. Wait, no, I don't. I don't feel bad about that. In fact, I should make another Google Stadia joke. Wait. There we go. I got 1,000 free hours with America Online. I'm gonna use them. Think it's not been around long enough to die yet? Oh, okay. I'll hold my crab emojis for now then. What is the name of the song from the Crab Rave song? Is it literally called Crab Rave? Or is that just like the name people give it because of the video it's associated with? Are we done? Are we done? Crab, crab, crab. Caitlin, Caitlin, Caitlin. Hi. Huh? Wait a minute. Blood! Oh no! Hooty hoo! What are you doing up there?
Agent Morgan, where are you? Answer me! Come on, open up!
These crabs better not be for Diane. Huh. I don't remember if this cutscene is particularly bloody.
Diane?
I don't think it's as bad as the previous one though, if it is.
George, call for assistance with the body.
Wait! She's still alive.
Oh, of course she is. Oh no!
Don't move. Don't move your hands and stay still.
She do be living, though. Emily to York.
George, it's no good. It won't budge.
Emily, stand back.
Yeah, big man George. Constipated George. Oh my god. It's freaking out. Did he spin his palm? I don't know.
There's not enough time.
I have no idea. Man, after my own heart. Ganny, we'll talk about your standards in a little bit, alright? York is right here. Look him go. Like an angel. Heh oh. I'm just kidding. George is alright. Maybe not personality-wise, but, you know. Someone installs detention like that in the foyer. I feel like they're asking for a murder. I mean, why else would you install that statue, you know? This is basically just the chilling adventures of Sabrina, honestly. Honestly.
Thomas, call an ambulance.
What? What?
What?
Agent York, George, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I think I'm too old to be an acrobat, though.
Diane looks okay too. She should be able to tell us who did this to her.
Yeah, I hope
God,
nothing
I
bad
hope
happens
so.
to her.
But you, George, quite a catch. I'm impressed.
Ugh.
George?
Let's go down. Oh? Hi. Good morning.
Diane.
Oh, sure. What a beautiful beach. The reaching one who feel off into many directions. Combination in sharp voices, slide away into nothingness, inspiring a truly deep eroticism in all who clear.
It is a rather erotic statue.
About being penetrated by those sharp voices. This piece evokes unimaginable compelling. And yet, this is far more than a word of visual art. It is a piece of masterpiece by elegant
Diane?
themselves. Come closer. Begging please.
Horny on Maine. Easy.
Diane!
It's okay if
Stop
Diane
right
does
there,
it.
Nick. You're under arrest
It's her
for the
job.
attempted murder of Diane Ames.
What?
Back off! Don't touch me!
Oh no! I hope it doesn't go in the direction. No!
Diane, no! Move!
Emily, hurry!
Watch out! Does he save her? No, I don't. I don't think he does. Saves Emily though. 1 for 2. I wouldn't say that. We saved Diane first, and then she decided not to get saved again. What the heck did I say? Exhibit. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Oh, poor Emily.
I requested, and
Oh,
Thomas
I'm new.
will need a body bag too.
Wow, a lot of blood. Aw, Nick's crying.
Nick, quiet.
Nick, shut up.
Can you hear that?
Get a grip. The crap, dude. Puppy. This music shift kills me every single time it happens. Bark, bark. Oh, there you go.
I think he wants us to follow him. Shall we follow Zach?
Brody. That is what's going on in my mind too. That's what's going on in my mind too. Snowy gets enough horizontal momentum to do that. 8 out of 10, imperfect game. That's a fair assessment, I think. That's a fair assessment. Excuse me. I feel like half of the time I'm streaming, I'm just trying to suppress hiccups. And stupid bugs flying around. Gosh. I had so much in this game that already has so much. I know. Doesn't he though? George looks like he got a tiger wrangle in the backyard. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised one bit. Speaking of Georgie. Does he save her? He says like he's never played this game before. Hey, I've been pretty upfront. This ain't my first rodeo, alright? I should have been more secure. If I were Diana, I would sue the gallery. Honestly, I agree with that. All jokes aside, I agree with that. Nice reverb bark. It's raining, but bad things happen in this town when it rains. Except also, it's a quiet town where nothing happened until the murder. FBI agents showed up, and there's also that legend of a raincoat killer. Well, here's the thing. I have not lived in a small town before. However, if I did live in a small town, let me be myself and express myself in this stupid video game.
Zach, Willie is gone.
Okay, we'll go to beautiful doggy land. I'll finish my spiel in a second. Because we had this dog, we'd never be able to follow his blood trail. Yeah, right? Who knows where it's going to lead us? Thankfully, we got the dog to steer us on the right path here. Anywho, I don't live in a small town, nor have I ever lived in one, but I assume the situation would be that if there were a horrific legend, and like a string of murders associated with a rainy day, you probably wouldn't be telling people that when they visit your town because you don't want them to leave, right? Although I would also assume you'd probably tell an FBI agent that if they go to your town to investigate a murder victim. Although I also figure they might be skeptical of the long arm of the law. So I don't know. It was amazingly composed for a woman who was just holding her hand with a woman who got cursed by the world's most pretentious murder weapon. Go in. I tell you, you weren't a fan of that statue, huh? Snapple, hello. How you doing? Fisher's dog and Thomas are the best characters. Yeah, I love Thomas. Willie's pretty cool too. Are you biased on one of those? Probably the dog. Yeah. Your biases are rearing their beautiful heads once more. I love Thomas. One of my favorite characters in this game. I wish we interacted with him more. But we get a few interactions with him. I shouldn't act like we don't get enough. We get enough. I just always want more. For best boy. Best Thomas. I guess I can't say best Thomas right now, can I? Got my second room in AC and a ladder. Good lord. Things are looking up for Brody. How you feel about it? Darn right you can't. Yeah, sorry about that. That was a close call. It was a close call. I feel like you, Axeman, could play the role of Thomas. Decently well. I don't know your acting styles, but I could see it. Maybe Opes too. Actually, I feel like a lot of people could play the role of Thomas. He's a cool guy. He's also a really excellent baker. A lot of people do not know that about him. My game is halfway downloaded. So close. What? Thanks, I guess. Yeah, anytime. As long as Thomas doesn't have the love interest, I'm good. Well, I actually don't know the answer to that. Can't act in love? I don't blame you. I feel like if I wanted to be an actor, the one thing that would steer me away is having to do like forced kisses or even worse, forced handshakes. I wouldn't want to do that. And I know it's just be acting, but still. Love interest is a stretch. Yeah. But it's interested in someone. Truth be told, I play this game so much, but like, I blank out on a lot of small details. Forced handshakes. Yeah, sorry I even mentioned that. That was a lot of line there.
Willie, are you out there?
Kason, what are you doing in there?
York, is that you?
Jason.
Thank God, I can't get this door open. Can you unlock it from your side?
Kason, stand away from the door.
He doesn't give him a second to move. Just shoots. Oh, hey. Nice kiss mark. Want another one? I don't think they make a good couple.
Where's Diane?
There's a lot of reasons why.
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, let's just say I have my reasons, you know, private reasons. I don't really have to tell you, do I?
Actually, you do. Diane just died a moment ago.
What?
What?
You're not just a key witness.
No!
You're now a suspect. And you need to tell me exactly what you were doing here.
Fess up, lover boy.
I just came here to talk with Diane. to have a conversation.
And I suppose that kiss mark on your cheek is for your conversation.
This was just a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Which is exactly what killed Diane.
A heated Kaysen moment.
Okay. I came here to be with Diane. You happy now?
Yes. What is this lighting?
We've been together
I
before.
have no clue.
A couple times. It's one of the reasons
No clue.
why I like coming to this town, see? This time is no different. I bumped into her in a bar in Seattle.
Hmm?
I had some holiday coming up. Well, so I just took it and I drove her back here. I have a wife, you know, but we've been separated for a while. We're going through a divorce.
I wonder
right now,
why.
and I don't want her lawyer finding out.
Who do you think your lawyer is? You're looking right at him. It's all been a ruse.
Anyway, how could I kill Diane if I was in a room locked from the outside? 2 hours
Oh, you're the
ago,
lawyer?
me and
My
Diane,
bad.
we were taking it easy, drinking upstairs. We were, you know, enjoying ourselves. Then Nick had to show
Ugh.
up.
Stupid Nick.
Well, then Diane had a sudden change of heart. She locked me up in here.
What?
I've just been here, waiting for her to come back, of course.
No.
But she didn't. I heard footsteps a couple of times, but they just passed by.
No. I refuse to believe this happened. You willingly just descended into
Well,
this.
then I couldn't wait anymore, so I let Willie here
Well-
out through the window.
Okay.
Then you showed up instead of Diane.
Sorry about that, dude.
Zach,
this
Diane
wallpaper?
has become the third victim of our killer.
Not even cold. He's wet.
And
Cracking
not
wise
after
about the cause of
questioning
death.
Nick.
Yeah, and that's Kaysen for you. That's
Got no
Kaysen.
new leads from questioning Nick. He's taken the death of Diane really badly. In shock, the works. He claims to have liked talking with her about art. But he also had a problem with her views about men.
Hmm.
He says that they argued, but not at a level that would lead to a murder. They were about to head out to the bar again together.
Maybe they did ask nicely.
But
That's a
while
good
he
point,
was
yeah.
waiting for Diane, someone
point.
knocked him out cold. He has no idea who it was either. Of course, Kaysen looks like a prime suspect. But that door was locked from the outside. There was no other way in or out of that room. Which means there is no evidence of his involvement at this time. He did say something else.
Hmm.
The footsteps he heard outside the room were not heels, but a man's boots. And Nick was
Boots.
wearing boots. But now that Diane's dead, no one can back up Nick's statement. Which is why we have Nick in custody and have to let Kaysen go free. It seemed like the only option, at least for now. One more thing, Zach. George looked terribly depressed. I guess this case is really
Yep.
getting to him.
Definitely did.
He's feeling responsible for the deaths of Becky and Diane.
He definitely is.
Take his rules and confidence away from him? I wonder what's left.
A shell of a man.
Well, of course, he'd still have muscle.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. He's very muscular. Classic locked room mystery, honestly. Maybe she asked nicely? Did you think about that? I did not think about that, and maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Remember the times I've said that the plot of this game is confusing and inconsistent? Take them all back. This game is straightforward and the narrative's airtight. I don't think this is a plot inconsistency, though. And maybe it's because I don't remember if you remember the exact ending of this game, Ehan. Pretty sure Diane intended to murder that man. Cask of Amontillado style. Here's what I was like hung up on. If Willie could have jumped out the window, why not Kaysen? And then I realized Kaysen might not have been able to fit through the window. And mayhaps that's why. One also has to ask the question of why is there like a trap door in Diane's like closet? Maybe for storage. I don't know. Or for other things, which I don't really want to think about the implications of. Really should arrest Kaysen while someone else investigates, like the locked room. Yeah, that seems like the smart thing to do, right? And yet, in this game where the rules were out to get thrown out the window? Yeah, I remember that. All right, well, perfect. I'm glad someone does.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel. First Anna, then Becky, now Diane. I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
Agent Morgan. York.
Oh.
Do you have a moment?
What is it,
You,
George?
yeah.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Can't we just do it here?
If possible, I'd like to go to a bar. Of course, we don't really have
It's
to.
always alcohol with this gang.
Bar. Now that sounds like a good idea. Zach, what do you think? We can go drinking with George, or turn him down
Ooh.
and head back to the hotel.
Let's get him stupid drunk and then leave him there. Let's go for a drink. You don't have a secret basement to keep people in? Y'all don't have one of those? It's a secret for a reason. No, I don't have a secret compartment in my basement to stow
George,
individuals.
that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This?
Please don't bully me for that either.
Didn't I tell you?
It's a sensitive
It's
subject.
not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing? I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot. And fall out of it a lot.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother.
Oh,
She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history. The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims.
What? I think a good time to smoke though.
I have no memories of my father. He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there. If I
Well,
ate
damn,
too
man.
slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me. Hit me bad.
There we go. Bingo,
Worst
accident.
was what she called the
Bingo.
tree punishment.
Oh?
She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Please, Mama. I won't do it
This is the worst drinking date I've ever been on.
I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back. Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you. And me, being a naive, dumb kid, I believed her. I went to the woods to apologize to the trees.
Oh. Well,
I kept asking myself, why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me in this line of work.
yeah, that's a good idea.
York,
Thanks, Ma.
I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I?
You're definitely an asshole.
And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane
That is also
would still
literally
be
true.
alive. I could
Yeah.
have saved them both. You know, it's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink, but I guess this bar is my confession chamber, and I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well, you must already hate me. for
Well, who
causing
pushed the
all these
statue?
problems, Not following your orders.
Well,
York,
well.
I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on. You'll have my total cooperation.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be. You even invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town,
Okay.
and the folks here respect you for that.
I don't know if that's like the
Nobody
best
can
thing you
blame
could
you
do
for
as a person is invite an FBI
Thanks.
agent to a bar for drinks, but
I do feel a little better.
I guess it does absolve you from 2 murders. Cool. Scar gets deeper as the game goes on. Oh no! The part, if it's his fault, we should arrest him. I think so too. Who's V-neck and construction worker? Wait, who? Is there a subplot? About what exactly? About what? I might have missed something. Folks, you sure drink a lot. She might be the main reason to come here, though. Oh. The other table in the chat? Oh, let me see. Oh, hey! I do not know. They don't have names, I don't think. Just one of the regular patrons. Not involved in the case, I figure. I never took a good gander at these folks. And I'm regretting that, too, because, oh, nice, nice bags under your eyes, friend. Maybe that's just, like, eyeshadow. Just chilling. Cool. Nice. Solid. Oh! A wild Carol. We'll talk to her in a second. Why are we wasting time with this conversation? We could be listening to the construction worker and friend. I don't know. Honestly, a complete and utter mismanagement of priorities. Is there a plot? Yes. Puzzle wrapped in enigma. Oh, hi, Hair. How's it going? I actually really enjoy this game for as much as I crack wise about it. It's just a game that's really easy to crack wise about it. Or wise about. I do think the plot is rather confusing at times. I don't know if it's altogether inconsistent. Or if it is inconsistent, if it's to the point that I don't like it. Overall, I really enjoy the plot. It is really difficult to follow, though, especially if you're like me and you like to break up the rigmarole of main story stuff by doing side quests. Because oftentimes, the side quests have almost nothing to do with the murder at hand. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. A-okay. How about you? It's very Lynchian. It very much is. Very much is. That's what I think of when, like, anytime there's a cutscene where the camera lingers on a character for a little bit too long. Like, a little bit longer than you would expect. Hi, Carol. I'll serve you a drink or two.
Hey, Carol. Becky is dead. Diane, too.
Carol
We've
is
got Nick in custody
Thomas's
as a
sister.
suspect.
She's also the singer of this bar.
Nick didn't do it.
I know. Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
Wow. She does not care.
I'm busy, gotta go.
Okay. Bye. Oh, I like that, apparently. There she goes, strutting her stuff. She walks kind of slowly, but... Oh! Well, here's a treat. I like this song quite a bit. You don't like her eyes, but why not? She's in the sea. I wish I could understand a single word that was coming out of her mouth right now, but I like how it sounds. I am rocking out. Eh. George is not a fan. Encore, encore. No free bird next. That's all I got, joke wise. Apologies here. I don't even need jokes when the piano man looks like that. Don't sing while drunk, kids. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see the dance remix of this. I listen to it. I drink to live, kids. I mean, you gotta drink something. Water, at least. I live to eat, steal to eat. Tell you all about when I got the time. Well, there we go. Oh no. I'm good now. Do they not let the piano boy sleep? I don't think so. If they let him sleep, he wouldn't be the piano boy. He'd be the sleep boy, right? I sleep now, it's pretty late. Good stream. We have a good night. Aw, bye, Chooch. Have a good night yourself, gamer. Thanks for the follow. And thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you later. Like, water will come for you, kids. What? Hopefully you'll give them water to drink. That's what I would expect. And spent sleeping his time not practicing the piano. Completely useless. You know, that's such a great point. Such a fantastic point to make here. Georgia boy, let's get back into your childhood trauma, shall we? I was very invested in that. Oh, hi, Coleman. How's it going?
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Zach. Emily is already a goddess of the
Humana,
forest.
humana, humana. Zooey mama. That is a nice dress.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
York? Why is she here?
Hello,
I just thought you
nurse.
wanted to know you. You know, to
God.
relax and get loose. Is this a problem?
No, of course not.
These are some of my favorite parts about the game.
I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me? I was hoping the three of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys.
A great time. I enjoyed it personally. I love when the game tries to make Emily out as a like an angel or something, because immediately the fantasy is shattered when the facial animations come into play, or just
I think
anything
George likes you.
when it comes to the
but he's
graphics of
avoiding
this
you all
game.
at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a
So
thing
good
of the
night.
past.
Oh, good night, Meehan. Sleep well. George is, yes. He is. Might need to get caught up in chat in a second. I don't want to speak during this
Okay.
one, though.
He did ask me
This
out
cutscene, I mean.
when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too. I respect him, of course. Or I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him.
Damn.
My mother? Totally different story.
Aw, that's
A
good.
wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not
Emily and
only
I are
that,
more alike
but
than I
she would always help
realized.
me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step. We had our battles, sure, but all in all, she was a wonderful mother.
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now.
Oh.
Cancer, just before I graduated high school. She
Yikes.
gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
Wow, you can just feel the lack of sexual tension here. Palpable. Super full moon tonight. Go check it out, nerd. I'll check it out after stream, probably, if I remember. If I remember. Is it like one of them super moons? Looking forward to the sequel. I am. We actually have our own little command for it, too.
I had a good time tonight. Good night,
See you tomorrow.
York.
Yes.
Please, don't lie to us, okay?
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
Bye. Have you shut off the license plates? Some of them, yeah. Some of them I'm trying my best actually not to, because some of them are just like the trading cards, kind of spoilery. But I like this one. This one has spy fiction on it, which is, I think, a game that Swery developed before this one. It was the last improvement of the year. Oh my. This early in the year? Is that common? I have not really kept up to date on the current or previous Supermoon meta.
There was another really bad one around this time of year.
Hey, what are we talking
3
about?
years ago. Remember, Zach? Yes, that's right. That one. Multiple homicide.
Oh.
Same MO. Across Utah, Colorado, and Missouri.
We should listen to
Victims
this.
were all average married housewives.
Let's go get a flower. Let's go do
After
that.
being run over so many times
think-
by a car, they didn't look human. 5 victims in 2 months in the 3 states.
Maybe we don't want to listen to this,
The way he
actually.
killed them was always the same. But aside from that, there was nothing that linked the victims together. Well, they were all married. But age, race, nothing else matched up. Tire marks and fragments of paint ID'd the car that was used. That's where things got really tricky. The perpetrator used a
flower, huh?
1993 model Cadillac Alante as a weapon. It was registered in the name of one Senator... No, I don't feel like talking about this anymore.
Oh, that's good. I
That
don't really feel like
senator's
listening.
basement. I wish I could forget what I saw there.
It's always the basement. No one ever does anything nefarious in an attic. Well, I guess except for like Hereditary, but that's an exception. That's an exception to the rule. Oh my. The possible 12 or 13 full moons. 3 or 4 maybe classified super moons. Most recent one occurred on May 7th. The next one will be March 28th. Oh my god. We gotta wait like a full year? Maybe I should go out then. I mean, I'm gonna do my best to remember. Yup. There we go. Here we go. Ow. Is this another quiz? I love this shirt he's wearing. I wish we would wear this while we're investigating. Pop collar and everything? Ooh-wee. Now that's a look.
Zach, let's go over our progress.
Ah, it is like a quiz, ain't it?
From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary
Forgot to go out
suspects.
for a werewolf rampage. I mean, you
There
gotta
were a
do it.
couple of reasons for this.
If you won't, who will?
First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our 3rd victim.
I'm gonna go on a
The
werewolf
3rd
rampage.
victim, Diane, was strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery. Her hands were tied and a knife was sticking out of her chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Oh, is it? It was right after the crime.
That's right. Diane was still alive. This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still
Hands.
close by.
Good morning.
It
Or
was
evening.
someone near the scene.
Thanks for that, Sippy.
There are two possible candidates. Nick, who was knocked out in the entrance, and one other.
Zach, who was the other person in the gallery?
That's right. Casey.
Cool.
We followed Willie.
There's a lot of water all at once. I don't feel too
Casey's
good.
statement came out as
Oh,
follows.
fantastic.
He and Diane were in a physical relationship. That was why he visited the gallery. The two were in the middle of such a meeting when Nick showed up. Diane lost her cool and shut Kaysen up in the basement. Now, what did Kaysen hear when he was locked up?
Boots. Oh, my J emotes. Aw, look at them there. What cuties. Boots, of course. That's what he heard.
The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day. Which means it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room. Nick said he argued verbally with Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that, Nick was attacked by someone in the entrance hall and knocked unconscious. We saw the rest.
Yeah, we did.
Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
Me too.
Really? Cool.
Usha sent in a report too.
I do not think
He
he's a
found a
killer.
large volume of red seeds
But
in Diane's stomach.
I chose that because it's the fastest choice,
This
and I've
confirms
always been
her
meaning
as
to
a
go
victim
back
of the
and test
Raincoat
to see
Killer.
if it's valid for the speedrun.
Remaining leads. There's
remember
the
that.
locket, which is in Carol's possession.
Hell yeah. Cheers, Conan.
The man with the tattooed back.
I already drank all
and
my drinks tonight, though.
upside down peace sign.
More water soon.
There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
This cutscene does happen tonight. It's the one I'm thinking of.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was surprised. It's the end of a monarchy. And he called me York instead of Agent Morgan.
Oh? Kaysen?
Emily?
Emily?
What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
Oh, she looks sad.
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
Why does everyone drink alone in this town?
My mother was a very kind woman. She always smiled so brightly, and baked cakes and cookies every day. She'd say that I needed the sugar because I spent so much time thinking. My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent, just like me. And he was hardly ever at home. The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones.
Yeesh.
I had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once said this to me. There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying.
All right.
I found out later that my father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys.
Wow.
And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Aw.
Can I
Yay,
ask you
Ivy!
something?
Congrats. Yeah.
Mind if it's something personal?
Oh.
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
What? Easy there. Easy.
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
Aw.
What kind of person is he then?
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago. Back when I was a child.
Oh. Doesn't seem like a good memory. Oh. Well, hey. What's all that? What's all that there,
I
huh?
was 7. I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room. This wasn't normal, so I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared. I closed my eyes, so I don't remember much more. But I do remember the words my father said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love.
Huh.
When I came back to my senses, they were both dead.
Hey.
He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends.
I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always. We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here
It
we
is
are,
a pretty sad story.
working together,
Tragic.
getting through things.
This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this. I wonder if Zach will get angry.
Nah, I don't think so.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
Yep.
I know. I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, York, I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You saved my life.
Oh, yeah.
If
Just
you didn't
push her out of
save
the
me
way,
at the
that
gallery, I would have
statue.
died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky.
Probably the
couldn't save
right
Diane.
call. Oh my god.
What did you just say? Useless? I was never expecting to hear
Yeah,
you
talk
say
some sense
that.
into him, Emily.
Huh. There might be a modest guy in you after all.
I don't think that's
Finally, you noticed?
modest.
You're a little slow, aren't you?
Alright.
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
Nice one, guy. Aw, they're friends, kinda-ish.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely?
Why don't we drive her
I
home?
think it's more serious of a situation than I
Alright,
thought.
whatever.
Do you remember our conversation with Emily? She's really interested in you. I think she's starting to have certain feelings for you.
For me? For Zach?
If that's the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed.
Well, if it comes to that, let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
No. No. All I'm saying, if a friend came to me, I was like, hey, I've been solo drinking tonight.
Thomas!
I would not let them drive away.
Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please!
Why is there reverb?
Moment. 1 second.
Thomas.
Hate it in here, Thomas.
God.
I think I'm going mad.
Chill out, dude.
I know you're there. Come on, please. Thomas. 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 Thomas.
I love that the loading screen just cuts it off. Thomas! Oh? Oh? Now what's all this then? Oh my. Well, that probably has no correlation to the plot. Anyway. And when I get romantically entangled with someone, I have to choose between their split personalities. It's a roughie, ain't it? It's a roughie. There's a chill pill. Honestly, that's what Nick needs. He wants to talk? Well, you can talk to the hand. Or the iron bars that are holding him back. Ooh, boy. Well, moving on. I think we're okay on the Zach view for right now. I've had enough Zach view for one day. Oh, it's this part. It's, yeah, huh? Tea break. I like this part. I would love to figure out if there's like the fastest way to go about this section. I think the route is usually just keep on going through the Brightmost store. Like this one. Hey, dude. It is complicated.
Open
Very true.
This door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Yeah.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then. Off you go, Mr. York.
I did not remember how cutscene heavy this section was, but that's probably because in the speedruns I always skip them. Huh.
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
All right. Oh my. Positively terrifying. There's other endings? How do you get the other ending? Or is that spoilers? I'm trying to not have any spoilers during the stream. Just because I'm uploading it to YouTube. A sound effect. Spooky, ain't it? Yeah, no wonder we woke up right there. Like I'm being vague. I'll look it up online and then I'll decide which ending we're gonna get. Hopefully, we haven't gotten too far into the game to preclude getting it. I'm using the word preclude right here.
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Apolothy, hello. Oh, wait a...
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Sale ends soon. All of our inventory must go. Renovations start Monday. Huh. Yale Tactor, 6% off. Yep. Yes. They are.
It says to hurry. And the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R-Y. Hurry to Harry. Looks like the time that he was talking about has come. Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit.
The problematic rich boy.
Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here.
Really?
I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
Oh, come on, dude. Help her out.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Oh. Yeah, we're out of here. See ya.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
I don't even drink coffee. We got the other one, just the original. Anyone's ad with a director's cut. Huh. Curious. Almost choked on a chip during that scene. Oops! Oh no. Here's my question for the sequel. How to deal things. Oh yeah! I am excited for the sequel, and oh, my bad. It's okay. I wasn't saying anything important. Oh my God, no.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
No.
No.
Don't take my bones,
Okay,
dog.
well, good. My wife and I have been living separately for over 3 years now. Diane, she's a
I didn't mean to
single
mute
woman,
myself, but it's
so
okay. I wasn't saying anything
shouldn't
important.
Be a problem.
That's true.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh, did you find out who did it?
I can't discuss that.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No, I won't do that.
No, I won't do
But
that.
it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed
Hey,
of,
Ivy.
right? What's there to
What's
worry
up?
about?
Nothing in particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean as the sheets in this hotel.
All right. If you say so. I am forced to believe you.
What's with that look? We don't have a problem, right?
I love his walking animation so much.
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town.
Already?
I only hope it isn't Emily.
How? My lord. Why is Kaysen such a playboy? Assume Squid likes to make his lip read? Yeah, like to make it all work for it, you know? Like, he'd be more distressed considering his lover just died, but deal with things however you deal with? I guess, pal. Yeah. Kaysen is such a stud. Maybe that's why he doesn't care too much. I mean, even at the scene of the Moid for Diane, he was already making wisecracks about her murder. Like, before she was even taken out the scene, so. I don't really turn to Kaysen for examples on how to be a good person. But I do turn to him for examples on how to be a good gardener. I think he does very well in that regard, so kudos to him.
Hi.
Hi. I'm gonna buy some stuff for you. If we can. I don't know if there's anything new here. The Legend Worm. Ew. Let's buy a few of these bad boys. Never mind. I'll drop some items. Real quick. Okay, this is my one role model. That is very worrisome. That's why I've been carrying around this pilot plane all the time. Oh, that's fine then. If that's what he's role model for, then you know what? More power to you, bud. More power to you. I am going to drop this bass. Bam. Throw it away. Garbage. Same with that. And we're going to use all our money. Well, not really all of our money. We're going to spend some of our money on some legendary bait. Because it will help us catch rare items, which I'm interpreting as it increases the chances of catching those trading cards. And I kind of want to test that. Why does the old lady sell gun ammunition? Is that weird? I think that was weird. Don't most old ladies do that? At least where I live, they do. I've been carrying around this pod plane all the time. I don't find anything wrong with carrying around potted plants. I have nothing against that. I think if that's what someone wants to do, that's fine. They should be allowed to do so. Perhaps even encouraged. Kaysen, on the other hand, well, I'll hold my peace for now. Oh, she's running.
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding.
Oh.
I'm a bit worried.
Tommy!
George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. but I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far
You
as you know,
Okay. Yeah,
there
I like
haven't
that.
been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent?
No.
I think the FBI would take a more logical approach
Not
to
at all.
investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks.
I was an idiot for thinking you might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Honestly. Now Zach, on the other hand, ooh-wee. Well, that was fun. I want to do a quick check because I don't even need to. I know the answer's no. We still need to pick up the radio. I've been putting it off for so long, but I forgot that we're at the, or rather we were at the part of the game where you kind of get shoehorned into just cutscene after cutscene, and then basically just main story progression. Not that that's a bad thing. We just didn't have the option to like kind of free roam for a while, but now we can. So we should make use of that. I don't think we're gonna go to Harry's house today. Like for the rest of the stream, we're probably gonna do that next time we play this game, which is either gonna be tomorrow or Tuesday, depending. Because I think tomorrow's stream is gonna be a lot of multiplayer stuff. But that might only be just for Animal Crossing, so I don't know. I might play this game tomorrow. I'll post about on Discord.
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim.
We're gonna do side quests
That
right now, real
dive
quick.
I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess, Zach.
Dive.
Oh.
When's the last time I made a dive like that? Oh, I remember. Do you?
Nope.
It was in my late teens. We used to go to those concerts. You and I like punk rock, but we like different types of punk. You liked hard and heavy punk, like Crash and Sham 69. I like the more
Nice.
twisted ones, like The Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, and Joy Division.
Ooh.
We used to talk for hours about the bands we really liked. But for some reason, neither of us listened to the Sex Pistols. I wonder why that was.
That's messed
Seems
up.
strange thinking about it now.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. I think we're going to do some stuff with Keith and Lily Ingram at the milk barn. I also do want to at least try and catch one fish, or at least go to one fishing spot. And I'm thinking that what we're going to do, like orders of operations here, we'll go to the milk barn, see if we can do a side quest there. If we can, that's perfect, because that'll be the last block moving puzzle we do, which will grant us access to another side quest. That'll be fun. Oh, hey, here's something we should do. Zoop. And we got lucky, too. Let's bribe up this cool guy real quick. At least snorts on our car, I guess. You know what? I'll get him a car wash. Thanks. Not even sponge? Just one swipe? Alright. Anyway. We'll get a refuel tool. Does this have an animation? Nah, it doesn't. And here's what we came for. Good old bribery.
Benjamin, my good buddy, listen up. I got something new to tell ya.
Have you been the General Scrap Heap yet? But he could do a real fancy upgrade.
I'll tell you
Oh,
another
okay.
one.
I want to read that anyways.
See ya again.
Okay, thank you. What What's that noise? Oh, I think that's the noise of of him stomping away. We'll just leave that there, I guess. Anyway, I don't know how many more times we need to do that. I know at least one more time, but there might be a few more times we need to do it as well. Oh well. I don't remember what you get from that side quest reward. Might just be a trading card, but we'll find out eventually. Right now, though, let's see. Milk Barn open? Milk Barn is open.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit?
Oh, hi. Thomas has come here nor to Jim's place either. Meant she didn't know how to handle Becky and Diane's deaths. They died right in front of his eyes. I know. Even I thought I was going to lose my mind for Diane's death. Well, it's a good way to end it on. Can we do this today? I really hope so. Because if we can, we get access to a cool weapon. And we can! Well, fantastic. Let's get started. We'll talk to you for a night now.
Agent York, just the person I wanted to see.
Oh, really?
It's about our storage room again. Hun, it's a mess. But this time, the mess was caused by Keith. Is there any way I could get you to do another favor for me?
Let's get one thing straight, Lily.
Gamer!
Just for the record.
Wow.
I didn't come here to organize your storage room. I came to solve a murder case. You understand the difference?
Yes, of course. But still, you're a hero who can't ignore civilians in trouble, right?
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Just an FBI agent.
I'm an idiot.
Which
How you
makes
doing
you a
tonight,
hero.
friendo?
Please, this will be the last time. Would you help me out? I'll give you this key as a reward.
Ooh.
Is it related to the investigation?
Maybe, maybe not. But I'll tell you once you've finished.
Zach, she's a tough negotiator. I guess that comes from dealing with her husband and the twins.
Probably, yeah. Well, of course we'll do it. Anything for a key.
Thank you, hun. The storage room is this way.
Part-time job 3. Cool. Ah, yes. Favorite thing to do. Moving blocks to other blocks. Alright, yeah, I know how it goes. I'm trying to do this in my head. No. I need to look at it from the top-down view. Alrighty. So I think what we should do is leave the little rectangular cutout that's closest to us for last. Love moving block from place to place. Yeah, me too, actually. It grows on you after a while. It grows on you. Move that up. No, we don't do that. Do not do that. I think I see how we do this. These puzzles are always kind of easy to the extent that I feel bad about myself when I struggle with them, but I'm just not good at puzzles. And I actually don't feel too bad about it. It does not keep me awake at night. Yeah, you say it. Did I mess up? Did I already mess up? Did I make mistakes? I don't know. Let me think. Nope, we're good. We're good. We are good to go. Let me just push this out. This won't take too long. I think I got it all figured out. In my head, in my noggin. Push this up once. And we swing around the corner. Around this way. And then we push this one up and all the way to the left. Right? Yeah. Do that. We're not stuck in there. Okay, cool. Did I just restart the puzzle? No, I don't think I did. I might have. Whatever. Did I restart the puzzle? Oh, whatever. This won't take too long then. This just means we get more of a chance to enjoy the puzzle for what it really is. I'm gonna push this back. We'll do what we did the first time. And this time, I won't try and quit out. It would be nice if this section had at least a little bit of music to play. Sometimes it does is the weirdest part. Sometimes it does. And sometimes just goes away and never returns. This is such a long stretch. Almost. There we go. What is that? Black large square. Weightlifter. Oh, I see what she's doing. Message read loud and clear. How you doing tonight, by the way? It's like really early in the morning, ain't it? No, I shouldn't do this. I leave this one for last. Then we push this. Ooh-wee. I'm starting to feel the time myself. It's almost midnight. I good. Huh. Yeah. Hell yeah. Are you gonna go to sleep soon? Or wait, you're nocturnal like I am, right? I just whipped up Streamykins. How'd it go? Tell me literally everything about it. Unless you don't want to, which case that's fine too. I'm like freaking out mentally. No, we're good, we're good. Trust yourself, Squiddsey. You're making the right decisions here. You are correct. I am valid. Even if there's block puzzles trying to prove that otherwise. Here we go. First try, baby.
Agent York, thank you for this. Here's your reward, the key.
Wow.
And what does this key open?
It's the key to the closet in our garage.
Closet?
Yes, and there's something in there that's really valuable to Keith. He says it's the most important thing in his life, second only to his family. I don't really see it in the same light. There are lots of other things in there too, and you can help yourself.
I don't know about this situation anymore.
After all.
I don't want to steal Keith's stuff.
Trick you. I just couldn't think of another way to get you to help.
All
You're
right.
quite a woman, Lily. Only you would be able to get me to clean up that storage room 3 times, but it's a good thing. Helping people out feels good, after all.
And we FBI special agents are all living and breathing heroes. Right, Zach?
Thank you,
No.
Agent York. Don't let this stop you from coming by, will you? Keith and I both enjoy your company.
Don't worry about that, Lily. I'll be back.
Yeah. Seductive. Played Desperate Housewives. And God, it actually slaps. No fooling? In what kind of sense? Like, ironically or genuinely? Because I remember being very pleasantly surprised when we played Muppets Party Adventure, or whatever the official title is called. Alright, let me see. Yes, we can get the spiritual map. I want to say...
Hey, man.
Oh, this comes with a
map
cutscene?
shows a station along the abandoned extended lines track. Now that was a busy place back when the lumber trade was big. No one goes near it now, you know. It's like a train graveyard.
A traveyard.
On top of that, some folks say they've even seen ghosts there. I don't mean 1 or 2 ghosts, man. I mean like hundreds. Every now and then, a golden opportunity comes along. Like a chance to leave home for a while and earn a lot of money. There were plenty of them at the end of the 80s.
Interesting.
The lumber mill was severely short-handed, so they called in a lot of outside workers. But the place was failing, and indeed it died before most of the poor guys got there. So there was like a load of labor workers that had nowhere to go. No place to work, no way to get back to where they came from. A fair amount of them decided to live on the train they had rode in on. I guess that must have been hard living on a train car that ain't moving.
What kept them in town?
Ah, now. The head of the lumber mill had been lying to them. Wait just a little longer. We'll have work for you soon. You know, that kind of thing. He was just a lying scumbag. No way to rock, man. But lies, they only last so long. With each day that passed, those unemployed guys got more angry. But then, something happened. And the timing for it was incredible. The rail car they were spending the night in just happened to catch fire, with all them inside it.
Incredible timing indeed.
Oh, yeah. But the police couldn't find any evidence to pin it on anyone. They didn't have all those gadgets and stuff you guys got now.
A man's light balance is
police were
all out of
annoyed the
whack.
unemployed guys were causing trouble.
Overexposed.
Nothing happened to the head of the lumber mill. It made the news as an accident. But the rumor says that a large number of those boys are still living in that train car, unaware that they're dead. You better be careful, Mr. FBI, if you go down there by yourself.
What happens? Finish the story. I'm cooking Simulate next stream, but on Tuesday. Yeah. I sound like 2 days. Just like old times. Aw. Dang. Maybe next lifetime we'll get it right. But yeah. I'm glad you're back, Passion. And to those who don't know, please give my dear friend a follow. We go way back. She's the best. And she's just getting back into the swing of things on Twitch. But dang. We might... I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this stream tonight. I think we might do the finale of the Milk Barn side quest chain. And we might call it there, friends. And then we might, like, raid someone cool. Or someone uncool. But I only follow cool people. Let me go! Wow, that's a long loading screen, huh? There we go. That's Tom's, or not Thomas. That's George's ride. We gotta take this one. So we're gonna ignore everything going on. We have 3 different markers trying to tell us where to go. We're gonna ignore all of them and forge our own path by running to the Purple Cafe, I guess. I never noticed this location. We definitely can't go into it. And yeah, I still want to try, but no, I'm staying focused right now. Fortunately, even though Lily doesn't really tell us where she and Keith live, they're only a hop, skip, and a jump away. It's probably like a 30-second car ride. But the reward for all these side quests, in my opinion, is well worth it. Even though we don't make too much good use out of the coupons from the first 2 side quests, the final reward is well worth it. And y'all will see why in like 10 seconds if I don't mess this up. There we go. Oh wait, that ain't right. Where is this locker? Is it here? Am I mistaken? No, here it is. Here it is.
So this is Keith's most important possession, second only to his family. Makes sense, I guess. Record. Looks like quite a sturdy instrument. I hope Keith won't mind me using this in a more violent way.
Wow! A legendary guitar Record. This is a cool weapon. It kinda... it's good. It's good. I like it. It's really powerful. It kills a lot of stuff in one shot, but regrettably, it has its fair share of drawbacks. Namely, its range is kind of wonky, and its hitboxes are even wonkier. Sometimes you'll far and away just like slice a zombie with it, and it won't do any damage. It just doesn't register. So it's not my favorite weapon in the game, but it's our first infinite melee weapon, so it deserves some recognition. But here's what I'm thinking, folks. I'm getting a little tired, so I think we're gonna cut it here. Let me stop the recording real quick too, lest I forget. Bye, YouTube. Anyway. Oh, I didn't stop. Oh no!